Welcome back to MYK Reviews, ranking the 10 most reliable Subaru cars.
Yeah, boy.
This 2025, better than Toyota and Lexus. 10 Subaru Outback, the timeless tank. Nickname, the off-road dadmobile.
Good one. Yep, that's a good one.
Reliability score, a rock-solid 9.5 out of 10. Why it rules? Because this car could survive the apocalypse, probably. Let's be real, the Subaru Outback is basically a Subaru-branded hiking boot on wheels. Whether you're trekking through a blizzard in Montana or stuck in traffic in downtown Seattle, the Outback is unshaken. It's been the go-to for outdoorsy types for years.
Wow.
And 2025's model just keeps upping the ante with improved drivetrain reliability, minimal maintenance needs, and some of the best AWD engineering on the market. And don't even get us started on longevity. Ask any Subaru fan and they'll tell you about their cousin's friend's neighbor who's still driving their 2004 Outback with 280,000 miles on it. With basic maintenance and maybe a fresh set of tires every few years, the Outback is more faithful than your childhood golden retriever. Also, the 2025 edition, smooth as butter. It got tech updates, improved fuel efficiency, and still looks like it's ready to scale a cliff, even though it's mostly used for Whole Foods runs. Bonus, it's got more cup holders than you have cups. 9. Subaru Forester, the friendly fortress. Nickname, the happy camper.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Reliability score, 9.3 out of 10. Why it rules. It's a crossover that actually crosses over into legendary reliability territory. The Forester is that friend who brings snacks to every trip, makes a fire when the rest of you are panicking, and never complains, no matter how much snow is falling. In 2025, Subaru took everything people already loved about the Forester and just made it better. It now features enhanced eyesight driver assist tech, to prevent you from becoming one with a tree. And the mechanical systems are more refined than ever. People often sleep on the Forester. They think it's just a tall Impreza, but it's not. It's more like an Impreza that did a CrossFit cycle, went on a yoga retreat, and came back spiritually and mechanically enlightened. You'll find these on the road 10 plus years later, still going strong, minimal breakdowns, low maintenance costs, and a reputation for shrugging off weather that would cause a Lexus to weep. Need to haul dogs, gear, or groceries through a blizzard? Forester's got you. Bonus, you can practically live out of one, and some people do. 8. Subaru Crosstrek, the budget beast. Nickname, the Mountain Goat. Reliability score, 9.2 out of 10. Why it rules. It's small, feisty, and annoyingly good at everything. Some say the Crosstrek is the baby of the Subaru family. We say it's the youngest sibling who somehow became the most accomplished. The 2025 Crosstrek comes with beefed up suspension, smoother engine calibration, and improved cabin insulation, because your Spotify playlist shouldn't compete with tire noise.
Good one.
Mechanically, the Crosstrek is ridiculously dependable. People are racking up 150,000 plus miles with only oil changes, tire rotations, and the occasional "did I hit that pothole or was it a crater?" checkup. It has excellent fuel efficiency, solid AWD, and enough clearance to let you pretend you're off-roading even if you're just driving over that pesky mall speed bump. Sure, it's not the fastest or most luxurious, but it doesn't care, and neither do you once you realize this thing just doesn't break down. Bonus, it looks cooler with mud on it. 7th, Subaru Legacy, the quiet assassin. Nickname, the sedan that could. Reliability score, 9.0 out of 10. Why it rules. It's the sleeper hit sedan that nobody suspects. People forget Subaru makes sedans, and those people are missing out big time because the Subaru Legacy is a low-key reliability god. In 2025, the Legacy gets even better thanks to an improved CVT transmission, yes finally, tweaked AWD system, and one of the most intuitive infotainment systems in its class. Legacy drivers are the type who stay under the radar, cruise smoothly on the freeway, and laugh quietly when they hear about their friend's luxury car being stuck in the shop. Again, it doesn't beg for attention, it just works, every time. It's safe, dependable, efficient, and spacious enough for actual adults to sit in the back seat without turning into origami. Plus, it offers all-wheel drive standard. How many sedans do that? Almost none, especially not at this price. Bonus, it's the only car that makes you feel 30% more responsible just by driving it. 6. Subaru Impreza, the OG compact warrior. Nickname, the underdog. Reliability score, 8.8 out of 10. Why it rules? It's simple, it's reliable, and it just won't quit.
Somehow that doesn't surprise me.
Ah yes, the Subaru Impreza. It's the vehicle that gets passed down from one sibling to the next, to the cousin, to the friend from college, and it's still running. The 2025 Impreza isn't flashy, but it doesn't need to be. It's like your favorite hoodie, it just fits. It's always comfortable and it somehow never wears out. The updated engine is smoother, the handling is sharper, and it still comes with Subaru's signature AWD, something other compacts can only dream about, while sobbing into their front-wheel drive powertrains. It's got great safety features, surprisingly good tech, and one of the most affordable entry points for people who want reliability and adventure rolled into one. It's the car you buy when you want to keep your money instead of donating it to the auto repair gods. Bonus, it's also the gateway drug to becoming a full-blown Subaru loyalist. 5. Subaru WRX, the rally rebel with real-world reliability. Nickname, the adrenaline accountant. Reliability score, 8.7 out of 10. Why it rules? It's fast and lasts longer than your last relationship. Sure, when people hear WRX, they think turbochargers, drifting in the snow, and teenage dreams of becoming a street racer. But what they should be thinking about is how reliable this rally beast has become, especially in 2025. Subaru has refined the WRX's platform to be more stable, less finicky, and surprisingly less high maintenance than your X. The newer WRX has a strong FA24 turbo engine, a sturdier frame, and fewer of the quirks that plagued older models. So yes, it still hauls, still corners like it's on rails, and still makes you grin like a maniac, but now it does all that without falling apart. It's like a Labrador with a rocket strapped to its back. Fun, loyal, and shockingly well behaved. Bonus, it lets you live your fast and furious fantasy and make it to work on Monday. 4. Subaru Ascent, the big family tank. Nickname, the soccer vanquisher. Reliability score, 8.9 out of 10. Why it rules? It's basically a Forester that got promoted and had kids.
You're not joking with me, like you're 100% serious because it's not funny.
The Ascent is Subaru's answer to the age-old question, what if we made a Subaru that can carry an entire youth soccer team plus snacks? In 2025, the Ascent has matured into a full-grown beast of reliability, with seating for up to 8 standard AWD, and a CVT transmission that finally stopped being moody. This SUV is ready for road trips, Costco runs, and family chaos. Mechanically, the Ascent has gotten much better over the years. Owners report minimal issues after 100,000 miles, especially when compared to its bloated competition. If you've got kids, dogs, gear, and a need for a car that doesn't collapse like a folding chair under stress, this is your move. Bonus, the back seats are so roomy your kids might not scream the whole time. 3. Subaru BRZ, the surprisingly dependable speedster. Nickname, the sports car that doesn't throw fits.
Like, bro, I love it.
Reliability score, 8.6 out of 10. Why it rules? It's rear-wheel drive fun, minus the frequent mechanic visits. Wait, the BRZ? Isn't that the car people buy when they can't afford a Porsche?
Yeah, I figured that.
Sure, and it also happens to be way more reliable than most cars in its class. The 2025 BRZ has a more robust 2.4-liter naturally aspirated engine, less interior rattling than previous years, and updated tech that doesn't act like it was designed in 2012. This car is all about balanced handling, responsive steering, and making you feel like a pro driver even if you just use it to get to the office. And when it comes to reliability, it's impressively low maintenance. Unlike most sports cars, it doesn't chew through parts, set off 1,000 warning lights, or bankrupt you after a spirited weekend drive. Bonus, it looks like a Ferrari from some angles, if you squint and believe. 2. Subaru Baja, rumored return in 2025. The mythical utility unicorn. Nickname, the mulleted pickup. Reliability score, TBA, but trust the bloodline. Why it could rule? It's part car, part truck, all chaos, and all Subaru. Okay, this one's spicy. There's buzz about Subaru potentially reviving the Baja, the cult favorite pickup Ute Frankenstein that's 100% weird and 1000% awesome. And if the 2025 model happens, fingers crossed. Expect it to ride on the rock-solid Ascent platform, have AWD, and feature Subaru's latest symmetrical drivetrain systems. We don't have final numbers yet, but Subaru fans are hyped. If it's even half as reliable as the Outback or Forester, this thing might be the strangest, most capable Swiss Army knife of a car truck you can buy. Bonus, if you drive one, people will ask about it and you will become the most interesting person at every tailgate. 1. Subaru Solterra, the EV that didn't flop. Why it rules. Because EVs can be reliable, and Subaru's finally in the game. Look, Subaru's late to the EV party, but at least they brought snacks. The Solterra, their all-electric crossover co-developed with Toyota, had a rocky start in 2022 to 2023. But now, in 2025, it's had multiple software and drivetrain improvements, better real-world range, and a chassis that doesn't mind a little off-road detour. Is it as bulletproof as an Outback? Not yet, but considering it's an EV with Subaru's stellar AWD system, Toyota shared battery tech, and Subaru's obsessive focus on safety and longevity, it's probably going to age like fine wine, at least compared to many EVs that age like warm milk. Bonus, it's so quiet you can actually hear your friends judging your parking. Here you have it. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to MYK Reviews, and comment your favorite choice.